Green. Okay, well, let's see. So this session, actually at the beginning of the session, we're going to talk about the use of present simple and present continuous. Of course, you know these two structures. They're really easy for you. But you know, sometimes actually, it's like the use of I'm having or I have. I remember or I'm remembering. So actually the difference between these two. For example, let's have a look at these phrases. Look, I'm calling about the email I sent you. Of course, it's something in action at the moment. I'm calling right now. Yes, I remember. So remember is also, you know, the actually act of remembering is also happens at the moment. But why we don't say I'm remembering or say I remember? We're currently updating our corporate image. I go to Berlin once a month. So actually different user. First of all, let's talk about present simple at the moment. Why some verbs can't be followed by ing. For example, I don't say, yes, I'm remembering. Actually, I'm remembering now, but I don't say. Do you have any idea about it? So why we don't say I'm remembering?
Yeah, because remember it's in this situation not an action active verb. Yeah,
Of
it's
course.
in the passive. Yeah.
Of course, very good. So it's something about your mental states. There is no action happening here. So
Yeah.
because of this, for example, we have two other verbs.
Yeah.
Let me give you these two alternatives. I think I have, oh, let's change the color.
Yeah.
What is this? Ah,
No problem.
kids. Like, what is this? Okay. Well, now white is better. Okay. Well, I think and I have. So, for example, I don't say I'm having a car. I have a car. But I say I'm having dinner with family tonight. So what's the difference? Why? I can't use having with car when talking about position, having something, owning something. But I can use ing form of have in all the contexts and sentence. So these two verbs can be used as action or non-action verb. For example, when I say I have a car, so this is something that I own. There is no action here. So I don't say I'm having a car. But when I say I'm having dinner with my family, having here means eating dinner with my family. So here means action. It refers to an action. So because of this, I use ing. Or for example, oh, I think it's better to go. Just something in my mind. Yeah, of course, again, it's like my mental state, what I think. There is no action. So I don't say, I'm thinking it's better to go. I think it's better to go. I think that one is better. I'm thinking no, but what are you doing? I'm thinking about a project. Here, I'm talking about an action of thinking in my mind. So that is the difference. So these two verbs, think and have, can be used, depends on the meaning. And the use of them can be used as action or non-action. Okay? Wow.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. We're currently updating, okay, our corporate image. And I go to Berlin once a month. So it only takes 20 minutes to get to the station. I'm leaving the day after tomorrow. This one for future. So actually they are different uses of a present simple and continuous. So you know that specifically we use present continuous to talk about the future plans when we are sure about them. For example, I'm having 2 days off, okay, for Christmas. I'm sure, so I say I'm having class with you on Wednesday, so I'm sure I'm having, so which means I will. So future is another use for present continuous. There's a train that leaves at 3, so it's like, yeah, we can meet when I get back, and I'm covering for a colleague who's in maternity leave. So covering is now at the moment I'm doing something, and of course the process of doing something for someone. So let's answer these questions according to the sentences. Look.
Yeah.
In which sentence in one, okay, is the present simple used to refer to a routine? So which one? Let's see. Present simple for a routine. It means you do it like regularly. Yeah.
Yes. There are a train that leave at 3.
No, this is not routine.
I go to Berlin's 1 a month.
Very good. Once a month, every week, every day, they are actually routine. So, 2, something always or permanently true.
There are trains that leave at 3.
No, maybe tomorrow. So it's always true. So always or permanently. It means, look, it takes only 20 minutes to get to the station. So it's like if you do this, 20 minutes every day. So it's always true.
Yeah.
But when I say there is a train that leaves at 3, okay, maybe tomorrow at 4, maybe another day at 5. So it's not always or permanent. So this one, it only takes 20 minutes to get. For example, I ask you, I don't know, how many hours does it take to, for example, get to work? And you say, okay, 1 hour. Every day, 1 hour is something true for always. Well, the next one, a thought, feeling, reaction, rather than an action. 3, so a thought, feeling, reaction, rather than an action. It's not action, just your mental state.
We can meet when I get back.
It's not about feeling, it's action, definitely action. But when I say remember, yes, I remember, yeah, of course. It's about reaction or thought, I remember. And 4, an item on a timetable. So let's see.
There are a train that leave at 3.
Very good. This one is. Okay. And the future after a time word. After a time word, the future.
We can meet when I get back.
Of course, we can meet when I get back. Very good. So there are the uses of a present simple. And now, in which sentence in one is a present continuous used to refer to? 6, an action in progress at the moment of speaking.
I'm calling about the email I sent you. Yeah.
Of course, very good. And a current unfinished period.
Mm, we are currently updating our corporate email.
Of course, we're currently updating our corporate image, of course. And 8, an arrangement in the future.
Mm, I'm leaving the days after tomorrow.
Of course, very good. And last one, a temporary situation. It's not permanent. A temporary, like for a period of time. I'm covering, yeah, for a colleague. Very good. Well,
it's one time, right?
yeah.
It only one time.
Yeah,
Not
it's not
really.
one time, it's temporary. When you say one time, it means just today. But when I say temporary, it means like, for example, 1 week, maybe 10 days, but it's not permanent. So maybe after 1 week, it will finish or something like this. But when you say just once, it's just today. No, yes, it's permanent. It's temporary, means for a short period and then finished. Okay. Well, and now let's see. Of course, you have a review. You can check page 100. Do you want to do this one together? You check or no? You can check it later. So we just a review of the grammar. So it's your choice.
I think we no need.
Of course, I think so. Okay, so now you want to find out this information from someone you met for the first time. What question would you ask? Who they work for, the responsibilities at work. So which one or which ones can be suitable ones to ask someone, especially the first time that you meet? The first one, who they work for. Do you ask or not?
Yeah, I think I can add them that question.
Yeah, of course you can. And the next one?
I think the first thing we may add about their daily routine.
The daily routine.
Daily routine.
Okay, daily routine. So it's like, let me see. The responsibilities, why you should ask?
I don't know because I think I think it will a bit. I think we easy to say about that.
No, it's not.
Information, yeah.
No, it's not. And the person can say, why should I talk about my daily routine? This is the first time that I meet you, and this is a business meeting. So no, I don't think so. It's like, no, not really good one.
Oh, yeah, but in the false beginning situation, yeah, I think it's not fit. Yeah, we only focus on the work and responsibility, right?
Of course, because when I say, what is your, actually tell me about your daily routine, you normally describe what you do every day. For example, okay, when do you get up and then what do you do? And after it's like, why should I talk about that? Actually, when I don't know someone specifically, so I don't know someone, so it's not good. But the responsibilities at work, what do you think about this one?
Yes, we can.
I think, yeah, of course, because, yeah, of course, it's about job, yeah. And how their English studies are going?
I think no, or depend on the situation.
Yeah, depending, yeah, on situation you can ask, so it's okay. And the department or area they work in?
Yes, yes, we can.
Yeah. And a current project they are involved in?
Yes.
Yeah. How regularly they need English at work?
I think no, or depend on the situation.
Yeah. And what their schedule is next week?
Yes.
Yeah,
Request. Yeah.
maybe if you want to, of course. Now let's see how we can ask. Okay, now we have some topic that we're going to talk about. And now, for example, how ask someone who they work for? How we can ask what question? Of course, I say who. For example, I say, may I know who you work for, or who do you work for? If
Yeah.
it's direct or indirect questions, so it's like, yes, yeah, who do you work for?
Yeah.
How do you ask about the responsibilities?
What is your responsibility?
What are your responsibilities? But you can say, what are you responsible for? What are you responsible for? It's another one. So can be. And we don't ask, okay, not daily routine. How their English studies are going? Exactly the same.
Yeah.
How, yeah, of course. How are your English studies going? So of course, the department or area they work in.
Where? Which is your department?
Which department, of course, do you work in? And the current project that they are involved.
And how about how about
Yeah.
your
Actually, it's like, how about, you know, when I say how about, actually, I'm asking my second about something that I mentioned before. Like, for example, I say, let's study on Monday. And you say, oh, Monday, I'm really busy. And I say, how about Wednesday? So I give you one option, then I want to give you another one. So I say, how about, but here I can't use. Because, for example, how about the current project? It means I mentioned something before, and now I want to ask
Yes.
another about. So this one, no. So, okay. So again, which project or what current project? So, for example,
What?
you've been involved. Yeah, of course. How regularly do you need English at work? Exactly the same.
Yeah.
For example, how often do you use English, or how often do you need English at work? And what your schedule is next week? Okay, of course. Yeah. So for example, may I know your schedule for the, or if you have any free schedule in next week, so we can, for example, I don't know, arrange our time to meet again. So like this. So free schedule, you can ask, may I know your free schedule? For example, on Monday, or for example, next week. So this way you can ask. Okay, now look. Which of these phrases would you normally use with the present simple and which the present continuous? For the moment, present simple, present continuous.
For the moment.
Yeah,
For the moment is present simple.
yeah.
Right?
Okay, for the moment, the present simple, you think? Really no. Definitely no. They both are present continuous. Now, for the moment, but this is moment. So,
Yeah. I
yeah.
only I only sure that at the moment for present continue.
Actually, it depends. You can, let me say.
Yeah.
Because for the moment, because we have at the moment and for the moment, so you know that, yeah, at the moment is present continuous, okay? But we have another one that is for the moment, okay? It's like for, you know, temporary or short period of time, okay? But this may change. For example, you can say, okay, for the moment, let's use, I don't know, let's use the backup plan. So right now, okay? So we have for the moment, this one refers to a temporary, okay, that action that might change soon. Okay, so something that is temporary, that's temporarily true for now. Okay, and this, yeah, and as I told you, it may change. So for example, when I say, oh, let's stay here for the moment. For the moment, it means, okay, just a moment until we, I don't know, we make decision to leave. Okay, so for
Yeah.
the moment, yeah, this one. Okay,
And can you give me an example?
as I told you,
Use
let
for
me
the
write,
moment.
of course. For example, I say, let's stay here for the moment until we decide where to go. It means for a short period of time, let's stay here. Then we can decide where to go. And for example, oh, we have a solution. I think this solution works for the moment, but I think we need a better one later. So for the moment, for a short period of time, it's okay, but we will need to change it. So for example, this solution works for the moment, but we'll need another alternative, for example, later.
But
Yeah.
your yeah, I have a question about your example, and the example is present simple or present continuous.
Yeah.
Your in your example,
So
it
here, actually, it's not, it's, let me say, so when I say for the moment, something that is happening now. So, okay, for example, I want to say that, okay, at the moment, okay, let me say something. For the moment, it's like, for example, currently, for now, temporarily, all their synonyms, okay? And it focuses on present time. When I say let's, for example, stay here, of course I mean now, right now, I'm talking now. Let's stay here, not every day, just now. So this is continuous. Actually, it's not continuous action to say, okay, why verb is not ing? Yes, because of let's. Because of let's, I don't say, but actually this is something like temporary for the moment, okay? For now. Yeah.
yeah, it's similar, the same with for now, right?
Yeah, definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Temporarily, let me write.
Mm.
Temporarily
Mm.
and for now. Yeah, so this
Yeah.
one. The next one.
Oh, at the moment, right? At the moment is for present continuous.
Definitely yes, of
Yeah.
course. Definitely yes. Okay. Well, and
Generally speaking, I think generally speaking is for simple present continuous.
yeah, for generally continuous. You said simple or continuous?
Present continuous.
Present continuous, but we say generally speaking, generally speaking.
Mm-hmm. That mean talking about something in general
General,
situation.
of course, in general, of course. So it's
Yeah.
not for the moment. For
Yeah.
example, generally speaking, okay, I prefer this one to
Mm.
that So this is generally speaking. Okay,
Yeah.
always true. So yes, this one is present simple.
Yeah.
And the next one,
For the time being. For the time being. Present continuous.
for the time being, yeah, something that is happening or placed again temporarily. So yes, like for the moment. They can be, for example, for the moment. Yeah, we can use it.
Yeah.
So it's present continuous, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and for the time being, for the moment, at the moment. Just let me say something about for the moment. As I told you, it's like for present continuous, but you need to pay attention. For any temporary action, we can use it. But here, present continuous is the yeah, of course. Well, because for example, when I say for the moment, let's use this plan. It is for actually a period of time, not only just now. But because this is temporary, we say that present continuous. Okay, so this one. The next one, let's see what we have.
On the whole.
Yeah, on the whole, of course.
On the whole, I think is for simple, present simple.
Of course, definitely yes. Like generally speaking, yeah, on the whole. Yeah, totally on the whole, generally speaking, yeah. And the next one, tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon is for present continuous.
Definitely yes, future plans. And once a week.
One of which present simple.
Very good. And most of the time.
Present simple.
Every winter.
Present simple.
Yeah. And right now.
Present continuous.
Okay. And once in a while.
One in a while.
Yeah. Once.
It's my
means occasionally, sometimes, like
present simple.
Of course. So something that happens occasionally,
yeah,
but not often.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and we have as a rule.
As a rule, I think present simple.
Definitely it's. And currently.
Currently, I think it's may use for present simple rather than
Definitely
present.
continuous. Currently, like okay, we are working on, for example, a new project. So this one definitely yes. Present continuous.
But currently it's a rain time while than at the moment, right? At the moment, that's
yeah. Of
At
course.
the moment, only this time on right time. Yeah, but currently my in previous from today or this week or this month.
So let me say, when we say currently, so as I told you, when we say present continuous, it's not only about the action at the moment. In progress action in a period of time or future plan. So for example, when I say currently, it means for the time being. This is less formal, for the time being exactly the same. Or for example, as of now. Again, we can say at the moment, now. So the synonym of currently can be at the moment, because currently we're working in this project. It means now, and of course in progress action maybe takes 1 week, but we still working. So at present, or for example, at the moment, okay, so we say this is happening now. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
and about as a rule, let's talk about this one. As a rule, like generally, as a general rule, generally is the synonym or typically. So usually, a simple one can be, for example, usually. So generally is as a rule. Because of this,
Can you give me an example?
of
Use
course, of course. For example, as a rule, flights are delayed. Usually flights are delayed. Why? For example, during bad weather. Or for example, as a rule, the method that my teacher used or teaches, I don't know, for example, leads good results. So it's usually, normally, generally. So as a rule, at the beginning, okay, for example, as a rule, we don't, I don't know, eat out. It's as a rule, generally or usually. Yeah. For example, as a rule, you study on the weekends. So this is really good. Of course, example for you. So for your condition, as a rule, you study on the weekend. Okay. Well, is that clear? Do you have any questions related to these phrases that we normally use?
No, I don't for the moment.
Yeah, okay, you have no question. So let's see. Okay. Well, let's give a short presentation about your company using these points. What point? The industry as a whole, how important it is and whether it employs a lot of people, current changes taking place and future development, and your company, where it is based, what it does, and who its customers are, current project and future plans. Okay, so your company, you can talk about it. So you can use these phrases. For example, generally speaking is really good one to start. Generally speaking.
Can I use present simple and present continuous?
Both of them, of course, yes, why not?
How important it is, and my our company was established more than 10 years, and we have more than 100 people working, and we focus on develop video game for mobile phone, and we believe that we will do, and we will make a wonderful product to deliver to our customer around the world. And we have planned to build a big product for the next 5 years.
Yeah, of course. So you are planning for the next 5 years, okay? You are planning because you're talking about future. So let's use present continuous to talk about your future plans. So you are planning, okay, of course, to create, to make some new games or something like really creative, okay, by the next for the next 5 years, or for example, this way you can use the combination of present simple. And so if you currently are working on a project, or for example are making a new game, or so when you say about your field, present simple. So what field you work, so it's like present simple, it's fact, true. So and then if you want to talk about your present, for example, in progress action that you are doing now or future plan, let's use present continuous. Well, and let's see, the life overlap. This is overlap. Now let's see, personal life, work life, And we have strong, yeah, reconciled person and frustrated person. So let's read, okay, and then talk about it. Well, this is the life overlap, and these two Venn diagrams compare how the overlap between our working life and personal life can affect us. The first diagram highlights how frustrated we can become when we try to separate our personal life from our working life. There is very little overlap in the diagram, and so this person is leading two separate lives, which often leads to frustration. In contrast, the second Venn diagram shows a much larger overlap. This kind of person tends to be reconciled to the fact that their work is also part of their personal life, and they don't change their character at work, and in general they work on things that interest them and so aren't frustrated by their situation. So first of all, let me ask you, what do you think? Do you think your working life is a part of your life, so you don't need to separate it?
Can you add again?
Do you think your working life is a part of your normal life, and you don't need to separate your work life and your family, personal life?
No, I don't think so. I think your work life and personal life should be separate. Yeah, because we think that to have employee well-being, more well-being, so they have time for their personal life, and they can they have to focus on work life
Yeah,
at the separate time.
of
um
course.
I used to work in apartment that upper my office. so
Yeah,
I so I didn't know what's time of my working life, because because I have to go to office to do a lot of things when people our employee require me, because I'm very uh, near to my office.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yes,
but
that,
but
that's
when I go to office on the work day, my wife asked me to receive some item she ordered from e-commerce. So I don't, yeah, I do the work house on the day work time, and I do the my side on project on the personal time. Yeah,
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 actually, yeah, this is some, I don't know, advantages of living near your workplace. So that's really good. So I remember that in the past, I really like to, I used to like to live like near school. So,
yeah.
so I can sleep more, but of course it never happened. So, but actually, yeah, uh, about this one, yeah, frustration. If you separate your personal life, actually, I think balance is important.
Mm,
When you say, so first let's talk about reconciled person. What is the meaning?
mm,
Person who has, I don't know, like acceptance, peace. That
mm,
is the meaning of this. Like, for example, actually, some people could find, I don't know, a way to, I don't know, just to stay calm, to
mm,
accept the situation, to actually, so that can be the opposite of frustration here. Okay?
mm. Yeah.
Well, and so I think this much, that is really strong overlap. So
Mm,
maybe can be a bit, I don't know, risky
mm.
because
Yeah.
you don't figure, yeah, of course, it's like, if you, of course, you can resolve conflicts.
Mm.
So that
Yes.
is good. And actually, you can have an inner peace, acceptance.
Yeah.
So this one can be maybe advantage. But I don't know. I think when you can't separate your work life and your personal life.
Yeah.
Sometimes this work life, as you said, can affect your
Mm.
personal life. So which, if
Yeah.
it's too much, do you agree?
Yeah. Yeah. I agree because I think it interactive each other because uh, every people in the world only have 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
So
of course.
yeah, so
Of
we
course.
can we should to balance from the time for work and time for personal, and
Yeah.
it yeah it will be effects to each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
with if I want to focus to our work 10 hours a day, that means I will let time for personal.
Of course. So actually, I think it's perfect to balance between your personal
Yes.
and work life. So how many hours? Because look, this one is a good question. Are you able to stop working when you leave your place of work, or you often continue dealing with work from home? This is my work. I always have my laptop and my phone
Yeah.
everywhere. So, or no, you stop. So when you leave your workplace, you stop
I
working.
yeah I I actually always to have that to to approve or reject, but
Yeah.
I set schedule. I set notification from
Ah,
my my phone. So after 8 p.m. I didn't get any notification from my phone. Yeah, so I can yeah I didn't
yeah.
I don't take any action after that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
So maybe the most important notifications are allowed. So you
yeah.
receive them and check if needed. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, I only allow the some notification from my parent and some my family.
Ah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
Of course.
you can try it because
Yeah.
after that I balance out our
It's perfect.
lives better. Yeah.
But I can't. I can't because it's like, about my job, it's not possible. You know why not? Because actually the time that that
Yeah.
hours. So
Mhm.
working time and of course rest time is totally different in two countries, in different countries, not only your country, like in different countries. So it's
Yeah.
like because of this, we can't. Sometimes it's so late, like
Yeah.
2 a.m. and I still work because this
Yeah.
is my job. So and it's really
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I do agree with you. That's really good. Sometimes we need to do this, just totally stop everything to
Yeah.
focus on a personal life, only
Yeah.
getting, I don't know, as you said, just important or
Yeah.
emergency notifications. So I do agree with you. And how easy do you think it's to separate your work and non-work life? It's not easy.
Yeah. I don't think it's easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it depends on the situation and depend on their job. So sometimes sometimes I have to do a lot of things. So yeah, sometimes I can't. I have to turn off the rule for
Yeah.
notification when I have a lot of urgent tasks. We have
Yeah.
to do. Yeah,
Of course. So sometimes you have a lot on
yeah,
your plate,
yeah,
or you are snowed under at work or some. So let me say something about speaking naturally. We normally use idioms. So
mm-hmm. Yeah,
more than like complicated words, or I don't know, so too difficult. So when you talk to actually native, you just figure out that it's really easy to talk because we normally don't
yeah,
use really, I don't know, we don't use words that we offer for IELTS because that is IELTS. It's not normal. So, but idioms are really, I can say, widely used.
Mm.
So we normally use. So if you want to speak naturally, it's better to learn some idioms. That's really good. So if you're snowed under or you have a lot on your plate, it means you are really busy.
Yeah.
So you're really busy. Well, so as we just discussed, you don't agree with the solution of, I don't know, strong overlapping of personal and work life. So because it's not really, I don't know, I think it's not logical. I don't think. Okay, now let's see. You have a task here, so you need to draw.
Yeah.
Okay, two, yeah, Venn diagrams and present represent your personal life and your working life. So if you want to draw this diagram and tell me how much or the
Mm.
percentage of overlapping is too much, not a lot, just according to your actually present and to your
Yeah.
lifestyle, your current lifestyle.
I think we should, we should to balance a percent of overlap from work and life. And
Yeah,
in my opinion, I think it should be overlap about the 30%,
perfect,
22%, 20 to 30%.
perfect. That's really
Yeah.
good, actually. It's really good. Well, motivation. Yeah, tell me about your motivation in life. So, what are or what is your motivation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The reason, yeah, of course, the reason to keep going, to continue, not to be frustrated.
I think I have a lot of motivation by myself.
Yeah,
Yeah. The first uh, the first motivation is a long time ago. When I'm from my village to go to Hanoi for university,
yeah,
so I think, yeah, I have to become better. I have to, I, I try to become a better, to get better life. But up in after a long time, so when I jump from my work is telecom communication, no, telecom engineer.
yeah. Media,
Yeah,
of course.
to become a
Media.
game maker, because I think Vietnamese can do, and can do can do a lot of things in creative. So I think game video game is a good product with
Yeah,
creative. So for now, the motivation for me is let user around the world know that Vietnamese people can make creative game. Yeah, and
that's great.
I know that it's a long journey in, yeah, in ahead, on ahead. So that is a motivation for me. Yeah,
Yeah, of course. That's really good. Actually, it's like, achievement motivation. Like,
yeah,
you try to meet like standards of success. So that
yeah,
can be. And yeah, that's really good. Well, have you ever, this one is really good. Have you ever worked for no money?
yeah. Some when I was young, I joined some volunteer program. Uh, for example, I go to the north of the Vietnam to volunteer for small community ethics.
As a volunteer, you work for communities. Yeah, you
Yeah,
volunteer. Ah, of course.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That means no money.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And what was that time? Because I also did. What was your motivation? that time, that you decided to work for no money without?
And sometime for because I think I can help them in some
Yeah,
uh, small thing. For example, I can teach children from here.
yeah.
And sometimes it's for fun because my friend or
Yeah,
my friend
of course. That is
I
the
don't know.
reason. Yeah, you enjoy.
Yeah,
Actually, we don't expect money because we enjoy. That is the definition of motivation. What
uh,
you enjoy doing. So the reason.
yeah.
So yeah, of course, your friends. So that
Yeah,
time.
it's not
And
only because all of my friends go to the volunteer program and I don't find
ah,
anyone to talk and to do something with. And I have
ah.
I only one choice to go to with them.
So it was like, so since your friends took part actually in this type of program, like volunteer program, so you had to go. That was
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, that was really good. Well, so let's talk about, so you, of course, you know this word, internship.
Mm,
And so we're going to read this text. And
mm,
so tell me, so you know that we need to actually pass this period to,
mm,
I don't know, to begin, or for example, to enter
mm,
like market,
mm,
any field, any job. So for, I can say that for a period of time, we
mm,
should be okay, or we should do like, I don't know, internship to learn. But
mm.
do you think so? Why do interns often work for no money? So, and do you find it fair, or you think no, they are working, so they need to be paid, they should be paid, or no, you think it's fair because they're learning?
Mm, yeah, in my company internship, they can get get salary. I think it's bad for them, and I
Yeah,
think the internship should be get money and get salary because I think the first thing that they need money for their lives.
of
And
course.
second thing, I think and I believe that they may contribute value from their work at the
Yeah,
in the at the company,
yeah,
uh, even though they don't contribute value from to a company at the right at for now, but I believe that they can contribute in the future.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, in conclusion, that's in my opinion, the internship should be get money.
So you would prefer paid internship. So because
Yeah,
we have paid or unpaid. So,
has
yeah, of course, paid or unpaid internship. So, so you would prefer the first one, paid. So, of
yeah.
course, I do agree with you. Not actually, I don't know, as much as a normal employee can receive, but it's not, but it's a kind of motivation maybe.
Mm,
And so, but some of them, of course, they don't receive financial, I don't know, any financial compensation, or just they want to gain experience.
mm,
So it's like, for example, I don't know, like, or networking opportunities. So
mm,
how to learn. And we have different, actually, we have different forms of internships that we're going to talk about them later. So for example, we have summer internship, we have academic, so
yeah,
different forms of it. And actually, let me ask you my last question about benefits of
mm.
internship. So what do you think? The most important benefits of internships.
Yeah. I think um, internship mean the people they want to learn new
Yeah,
skill and new knowledge to prepare for their career in the next time.
yeah,
So I think the first benefit false internship, that the environment they can learn
Yeah, of
new and
course.
from the organization.
Yeah, like practical experience, of course.
Yeah,
I do agree with you. So that is
yeah,
really important.
yeah, and second benefit that they may have to have a network, a person network. Yeah, and they they can gain and they can learn from them, and they may connect to
Of
mean
course.
gọi là mentor mentee program each other.
Of
And
course. Very
the third thing, I think they may receive some more money or big money. I don't know, but they have to receive money from their work.
Yeah, of course. And of course, it's really good for the resume. So that's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, of course. So in the future, they need it. Well, very good. So we skip this topic for the
Yeah.
next session because we have a lot to talk about. It's a good topic, actually. So we'll talk
Yeah.
about it again.
Oh,
Well, so yeah.
so I have a question. And how about your plan for the Christmas and Happy New
Yeah,
Year?
of course, I will. Yeah, of course, I will let you know because I will have 2 days off. So I'm going to have, yeah, of course, two
Yeah,
days
yeah,
off. I think, yeah, and I will let you know maybe next session. I won't be able to join the class, but yeah, of course, one day I will let you
yeah.
know one day in advance. So,
Yeah,
of
I have some plan. I will update to the
yeah,
VIP English. Yeah, and yeah,
you have some plans. So
I
what
may
plans?
I off
What
I may off two or three session. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay, of course. Just you
yeah,
can let me know. That's if you, yeah, if you type in chat box, if you just let me know, that's okay, no matter at all. Just
yeah,
if I can't join the class next session, just if I can, of course, I will
yeah,
inform you about, and I will update you about any changes or my absence session. And
yeah,
just accept my apologies. So just one day, because
yeah,
yeah, I need to have some Christmas time with family.
yeah.
So
No problem.
let's see.
Yeah,
Of course.
thank you.
Thank you so much. And of course, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, thank you and Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.